Hi my dear children, welcome back to our second part of your skeletal system. So today we are going to see the second part. Now let's see. So in the first part we saw the functions of the skeletal system and also we discussed about the skull, rib cage, vertebral column and the limbs, right. So today in this class we are going to discuss in detail about what is joint and what are the types of joint and what is cartilage, what is ligaments and what is muscles and what are the types of muscles, right. So in this class we are going to discuss in detail about those things. Come on, let us see about the joints. So first one we are going to discuss about the joint. So what is joint? So joint is nothing but the place where two bones meet. So in the previous class you learnt about there are bones in our body, right, but all the bones will not be as a straight like how a stick, how a branch, how a tree grows. Likewise all the bones in our body have joints. So you can see here, so in our arms, here we can see joint, here, here, here. So many places our bones are connected to a place that is known as joint. So you can see here, so the bone, the two bones where the two bones meet, so that place is known as joint. So what is joint? Joint, J-O-I-N-T. So joint means a place where two bones meet together is known as joint, right. So now let us see. So these joints are held together by a band of tissues, band of strands. So that is known as ligaments. So you can see here the ligaments. So here, so in the joint, so this is a bone and this is the bone. These two bones are held together by a strands of tissues, strands of threads, that is known as ligaments. L-I-G-A-M-E-N-T-S. Okay. So you can see this bone, this is a bone, this is a bone. These two bones are held by a strong tissues that is known as ligaments, right. So ligaments are the strong band of tissues that held the joints, right. So now let us see the types of the joint. So let us see, this is joint, you can see here joint, the two bones meet, right. So this place is known as joint. Yes, there are nearly 4 types of joint. So now let us see what are the 4 types of joint. The first one is ball and socket, ball and socket joint. The first one is ball and socket joint. The second one is hinge joint, hinge joint, okay. And the third one is pivot joint, P-I-V-O-T, pivot joint. And the fourth one is gliding joint, G-L-I-D-I-N-G, gliding joint. So how many types of joint are there? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 types of joint. Now let us see in detail about the joints. So the first one is ball and socket joint. Socket is nothing but it will be like a cup shape, okay. So ball will be like a ball, right. So when a ball is fixed with the socket, right, so that joint is known as a ball and socket joint. So we can see this ball and socket joint in our here, okay. So in our shoulders and in our hip, right. So our legs are connected with the pelvis with the help of the joint. So that is known as ball and socket. So you can see here, so the bone end will be like a ball, okay, and the other bone will be like a socket, it will be like a cup shape, okay. So the ball is fixed together and thereby we can do a maximum movement in this joint. So in your 2 mark or in your fun mark, they will ask question which joint allows maximum movement. So, ball and socket joint allows maximum movement. So, ball and socket. So, ball and socket allows maximum movement. So, ball in cricket and all, the bowler will bowl the ball, right. So, what they are, with the help of the shoulder only, they are just rotating, right. So, we can rotate all the angles, all the degrees, right. So, with the help of this joint only helps in maximum movement. So, that we can see in the shoulder and in the hip, right. This is your first type of joint. So, now let us see the second one. So, the second one is your hinge joint. So, this is known as hinge, H-I-N-G-E. So, hinge joint, it will be like a door. So, how you can open a door in only 2 directions, right. So, the example is your elbow and your knees. So, only you can move that is one side, one direction only, okay. So, like this or like this, how a door can be opened, right. So, it can be opened or it can be closed, right. So, in that direction only we can move. So, that is known as hinge joint. So, we can see hinge joint in our elbow, right, and also in our knee. So, we can see the hinge joint in the elbow and in our knee, right. So, this is the second type of joint, and the next one is pivot joint. This is known as pivot joint, P-I-V-O-T. So, this is the third type of joint. This joint allows our head to move upwards, downwards and sideways. So, here only we can see the pivot joint, okay. So, the pivot joint is present in our neck region, and this pivot joint helps in upward direction or downward direction as well as in the sideways direction, okay. So, we can see pivot joint in our neck. This is the third type of joint, and the next one is gliding joint, G-L-I-D-I-N-G. So, this gliding joint helps in twist and turn, and we can also bend towards and backwards, okay. So, we can bend back. So, this gliding joint is present in our wrist and in the ankle, okay. So, we can twist and turn even in our vertebral column. So, this gliding joint is present, thereby we can twist and turn, and we can bend backward and in the frontward also. So, this joint helps in movement of bending back or bending front, or we can twist and turn, right. So, this is the function of the gliding joint. So, the gliding joint, where it is present? It is present in the wrist, right, and in our ankles and in our vertebral column. Yes. So, this is what about the joint. So, now let us see about cartilage. What is cartilage? Cartilage is the very elastic and tough substances present in the joint. So, when the two bones join together, so this cartilage is present. Why the cartilage is present? Because to prevent the bones rubbing against each other. So, ரெண்டு போன் வந்து மீட் பண்ணும்போது அந்த இடத்துல வந்து ஒரு போனோட ஒரு போன் வந்து தேஞ்சு என்ன ஆகும், தேய்மானம் ஏற்படும் இல்லையா. ஸோ அதனால பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த ரெண்டு போன்ஸ்க்கு மேலே வந்து ஒரு மாதிரி எலாஸ்டிக் மாதிரியான ஒரு சப்ஸ்டன்சஸ் வந்து ஆல்ரெடி அங்கே இருக்கிறதுனால, ஸோ தட் ப்ரிவென்ட்ஸ், அது என்ன பண்ணுமா அந்த போன்ஸை வந்து ஒன்னோட ஒன்று தேயாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கு ப்ரிவென்ட் பண்ணும். ஓகே, ஸோ தட் இஸ் நோன் ஆஸ் cartilage, and we can see cartilage in our nose and in our ears. So, our ears and nose are made up of cartilage. Okay. So, what is cartilage? So, now let us write cartilage. Cartilage means tough and elastic substance. So, elastic substance that prevents the bones rubbing against each other, right. So, that is known as cartilage. So, now we can see the cartilage in our nose and in our ears. So, our ears and nose are made up of cartilage. If you touch and see your ears, or if you touch and see your nose, right. So, it is not actually bones, right, it is a type of bone, it is a type of that is known as cartilage. Okay. So, cartilage is a tough and elastic substance that is not present only in your nose, inga mattum dhaan irukkanilla, ella bones ku naduliyum cartilages irukku. Okay. Yes. So, now let us see about muscles. So, we just saw what are the joint, what are the types of joint, and what is cartilage, right. So, now we are going to see about muscles. So, many muscles form together a muscular system, right. So, we can see without the muscles, if we do not have muscles, no, we cannot do any kind of function, any kind of physical activities, right. So, in our body, if you see, there are nearly 600, more than 600 muscles in our body. So, how many muscles in our body? There are more than 600 muscles in our body, right. So, and all the muscles are covered. So, we can see the bones are covered by the muscles. So, now let us see, the bones are connected with the muscles by a strands of tissues or known as tendons. So, this is known as tendons, T-E-N-D-O-N-S. So, muscles are attached to the bones by the tendons. So, tendons are the strands of tissues that attach the bones and the muscles together, right. Yes. So, these are known as tendons. So, now let us see what are the types of muscles. So, the muscles can be divided into 3 types. Okay. So, we can say it as involuntary muscle, voluntary muscle, and cardiac muscle. So, we can divide the muscle in our body. The human muscles are divided into 3 types. Okay. Now, let us see what are the types of muscles. So, the first one is involuntary muscles, or we can say voluntary muscles. So, this is your voluntary muscle. We will discuss about the involuntary muscle next. Okay. So, this is your voluntary muscle. Voluntary muscle is nothing but the muscles that are under our control. So, we can control those muscles. So, we can control our arms, we can control our legs, we can control our shoulder, we can control our hip, right. So, these muscles are under our control, and these muscles are also called as skeletal muscles. So, you can see here the person is doing exercise, right. So, these muscles are under his control. Likewise, the arm muscle is under his control. Likewise, he is doing dumbbells, right. So, these muscles are under his control. So, when the muscles are under our control, they are called as voluntary muscles. So, now let us see what is this. This is voluntary muscles. So, this voluntary muscles are also called as skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles, right, and they are present in our arms, shoulder, legs, okay, knee, and then calf, feet, in our wrist. Okay. So, all these muscles are under our control, and they are also known as skeletal muscles, right. Yes. Now, let us see about the involuntary muscles. So, what are involuntary muscles? Involuntary muscles are the muscles that they are not under our control. For example, our stomach, our lungs, kidneys, intestine. Okay. So, these muscles that we cannot control, right. Whether you can control your stomach, whether you can control your lungs, whether you can control your intestine, no, right. So, these are not under our control. So, that is why they are called as involuntary muscles. So, example, lungs, stomach, intestine. So, these are all the involuntary muscles. These involuntary muscles are also called as smooth muscles, right. So now let us see. So this is the involuntary muscle. Involuntary muscles. So these involuntary muscles are also called as smooth muscles. So the involuntary muscles are also called as smooth muscles. And where we can see this involuntary muscles? எங்க வந்து நம்ம smooth muscles பார்க்கலாம் அப்படினா in our lungs, in our stomach, in our intestine we can see the involuntary muscle. Now let's see the third type of muscle. So your third type of muscle is your cardiac muscle. The cardiac muscle is present only in the heart. Okay, so inside the heart you can see the heart is fully made up of cardiac muscle, and this cardiac muscle works out all the time. It will not stop working, it continue working all the time. So that is why this come under cardiac. Cardiac refers to heart. Okay, so the third type of muscle is cardiac muscle. C-A-R-D-I-A-C. So cardiac muscle is the third type of muscle which is present in the heart, which always continuously working. Okay, right. So about the muscles we have learned, and also in this class we will see which is the longest bone. So this is the longest bone. The longest bone in our body is femur. Femur is the longest bone. And which is the smallest bone? The smallest bone in our body, in our ears. So stapes is the smallest bone, or it is also called as stirrup, or it is also called as stirrup. And which is the longest muscle in our body? The longest muscle in our body is sartorius muscle. S-A-R-T-O-R-I-U-S. So sartorius muscle is the longest muscle which is present in the thigh region. Okay, so this is an extra information, right? So now let's see how the muscles work, right? So we can see the muscles help in relaxing and contraction, right? So when the muscle contracts, so the muscles will be shortens and thickens. அதாவது வந்து அது contract பண்ணும்போது நம்ம muscles வந்து contract பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்னா அது வந்து என்ன ஆகும், அதோட length வந்து கம்மியாகி அதோட thickness வந்து அதிகமாகும். Okay, so it works in pairs. Okay, the muscles work in pairs. இப்போ நம்ம arm muscle நம்ம contract பண்ணும்போது கீழ இருக்கிற the lower muscle வந்து relax ஆகும். Okay, மேல இருக்கிற upper muscle வந்து it will contracts and it will shortens and thickens. Okay, when it relaxes, it comes to its original size. So this movement help in doing any kind of physical activities like running, jumping, walking, all this kind of activities that we can do with the help of the muscles. So when the muscle is relaxing, when the muscle is contracting only, we can do all this type of work. So if the muscles contract agala, muscles வந்து relax agala அப்படினா we cannot do any kind of work, we cannot do any kind of activities by our body, right? So this muscles help in contraction and also in relaxation, and thereby it helps in doing many kind of physical activities, right? So this is the function of the muscle. Okay, so now let's see what are the steps that we can keep our bones and muscles healthy. சரியா? ஸோ எப்படி வந்து நம்ம போன்ஸை வந்து மசில்ஸையும் வந்து ஸ்ட்ராங்காக ஹெல்த்தியாக வச்சுக்கணும் அப்படின்னா எவ்ரி டைம் வென் வி சிட் வி ஷுட் நாட் பெண்ட் லைக் திஸ் ஆர் frontwards or backwards, right? So our back should be straight. So when you sit, so here when you sit, so this is wrong, you have to sit straight. Okay, and the same way when you walk, you should not bend your back, right? Or you should not bend in the front, you have to be straight, the back should be straight. Okay, and you have to walk straight, right? And also you have to do many kind of physical activities to keep your bones and muscles stronger. So if you do regular exercise only, the muscles will be stronger, the muscles will be tightened or toned up, and also our bones will be healthy. And also you have to follow a food that is rich in calcium rich foods. So when we eat more amount of calcium rich foods, the calcium deposits in our bones and thereby makes our bones stronger and healthier. So you have to eat calcium rich foods. What are the calcium rich foods? So every day you have to drink milk and you have to eat more amount of milk products and greens, கீரைங்க. So every day நம்ம நிறைய இந்த மாதிரியான calcium rich foods நம்ம சாப்பிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா it is good for our bones as well as for our teeth, right? And also we have to do regular exercises, right? So while following all this thing, we can keep our bones and muscles healthy, right? So today in this class you learnt about the joint. First you learnt about joints. What is joint, right? So joint means what, and you learnt the types of joint, okay? So then you learnt what is ligament, right? Ligament is the band of tissues that held the joint, okay? And next we saw cartilage. Cartilage is the tough and elastic substance that is present in the joint, right? And we can see ears and nose are made up of cartilages, right? And also we saw the muscles. So we learnt about the muscles, and there are nearly more than 600 muscles in our body, and these muscles are held together with the bones by tendons, T-E-N-D-O-N-S. So the tendons make the muscles and bones to held together, ஒண்ணா வந்து join together with the help of the tendons, right? And also we saw the types of muscles. Types of muscles, there are 3 types of muscles: voluntary muscle, involuntary muscle and cardiac muscle. Voluntary muscles that can be controlled by us, it is also called as skeletal muscle. Arms, legs lala we can see the voluntary muscle, and involuntary muscles are the muscles that we cannot control, and they are also called as smooth muscle that we can see in our stomach, intestine and in our lungs, okay? And the third type of muscle is a cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle is present only in our heart, so that always work all lifetime, through our lifetime, okay? And also we learned how muscles work. So எப்படி வந்து muscles work, okay? And also we learned how to keep our bones and muscles strong. So to keep our bones and muscles strong, bones, how to keep our bones healthy, so that we saw today, right? So today in the second part you learnt all these things, okay? Go through the video, go through the book and go through the lesson again and again, and if there is any hard words, take the hard words and write many times, so that when you do a test or when you do for your exam, it will be easy for you to write that word without doing any spelling mistakes, okay? So now children, after you watch this video, below in the description link you can see a Google Drive link. Click that and you will get the skeletal system study material, question bank and self assessment. Take the study material and copy in your science subject note and read from your science subject note. After you read, do the self assessment. By doing the self assessment, you will come to know how far you have understood about the skeletal system, right? This class will be useful for you. Thank you for children for watching. Have a good day.